Hey guys, some gamer dude here. So I said last time we'd look at the Hammsuke cards because I got curious and I never realized something down the bottom before. He is based on uh Sorotori Sasuke, I think that's his name. Sorotobi, yep, that's it. Who I believe is also the third Hokage's father in Naruto. He's based on a real person. Because Naruto uses a hell of a lot of Japanese mythology. That's interesting. And another one is based on Hattori Hanzo, which you might know from Samurai Warriors, and Kojiro Sasaki. I'm not familiar with who that is. Is that the one with Masamune Date from, what's it called? Sengoku Basara? Let's have a look. Going down the looking glass, people. We'll look at the Hammsuke cards in a minute. Let's just check. He fought Musashi. No, it's not. Nah, it's a different guy. But I think he's also in Samurai Warriors. So let's go to the Hammsuke cards back. I forgot to bring up the original Hammsuke cards, but if you forget what they all do the same thing. When it's killed off, you get to counterblast one, search your deck for another copy of the same guy and bring him out. I'm curious if it'll work in a deck that isn't G. Because you guys might know I like playing the older format still, and I might like playing a Hammsuke deck. He's a cute little guy. He's a ninja apparently. Pencil, knight, ninja. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Hammsuke's rifle, crayon Hamzo. I can read this one because it's in English. Counterblast 1, auto. When this card is put into the drop zone from your rearguard during your end phase, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Search for one card with Hammsuke and its card name from it. Reveal them, show it to your opponent, and shuffle your deck. So, what? It doesn't really help Hammsuke in any way. I don't get it. It's just a nerfed and more powerful version of the original Grade 1 Hammsuke. I don't get it. Even with a deck full of Hammsukes, I don't get it. Hammsuke's classmate, Mechanical Pencil Hammy. So, choose a normal unit with Hammsuke in its card name from your drop zone and put it on the bottom of your deck. That helps. It's an automatic rearguard. When this unit attacks a vanguard, you may pay the cost. Really, 8,000 grade 2, and you have a... Okay. If you do choose one of your other rearguards with Hammsuke in its card name, it gains... Oh, that unit and this unit both gain plus 4,000 till end of turn. And at the end of the turn, retire the unit chosen with the effect. So it's like the original Binoculars Tiger, but for Hammsukes, and powers itself up to 12. Interesting. Interesting. It's still generally only a 17,000. No, it's not 17. 15,000 columns. So it's 19. So it's not exactly hitting a new magic number. So let's go over to Hammsuke's rival, oil-based pen Hamjiro. That's a cool name. Grade 2, 9,000, rare, automatic Vanguard Rearguard. At the end of your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Hammsuke in its card name, choose up to one of your other Rearguards with Hammsuke in its card name. You may retire it. If you do, countercharge 1. I really don't know why you would do that. Because you're gonna counterblast 1 anyway. Okay. Hammsuke's rival, Fountain Pen Hamkichi. So act once per turn. Soul Blast 1. Keep wanting to say Counter Blast 1, but it's Soul Blast 1. Choose a card with Hammsuke in its name from your drop zone and put it on the bottom of your deck. Choose 2 of your rearguards with Hammsuke and they gain plus 4,000 till end of turn. And at the end of the turn, retire those rearguards and act Counter Blast 1. This gains plus 4,000 for every 2 rearguards with Hammsuke in its card name until end of turn. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a deck here. Not unless you can countercharge like mad. I really don't get the point here. Maybe the wiki will say how this is meant to work. Forms such extra, but it you have to get other things. So it's normal great nature where you have to use other things to combo into it to make it worth the time. I'd rather run Leopold. Actually, did Leopold get any support? Let's check Leopold because I think I finally did get a fourth copy of him at one point, and I never played with him. I really should. So Leo, uh, uh, was there any support for him? No, no, there was not. But there was Leopold Chaser, which I could use now. Well, I think I have 3 copies of it, and I've 4. Wow, that's great art. And basically turn something into Hammsuke for free, and it gains plus 4,000. Okay, well, we looked at the Leopold cards. We looked at the Hammsuke cards. Let's just look through what else Great Nature has to give us in terms of archetypes and whatnot. Honorary professors, no. Keywords, success, no. Don't care. And nothing else. God, they didn't do much with Great Nature over the years, did they? I mean, the honorary professors is the only thing we didn't really look at. And did Chat Noir... Whoa, it got other forms. And there's support cards for them. But what? Let's have a look at all this stuff. Maybe there is a Chat Noir deck there ready to be made for a limit break format. Because I clearly like wasting my time. So let's have a look. This is all new to me. Wow, that's crappy art. Well, it's artistically meriting, but it's not appealing to look at. Honorary Professor Chat Savage. Okay. Automatic. Choose a grade 3 with honorary professor in its card name from your hand and discard it. When it's placed on Vanguard by writing from Chat Noir, you can get uh you can stride. So what? So it sets off the limit break and also is considered the cost for the stride. That's actually some pretty cool stuff. But I'm gonna guess the Kathpalug and Brahmananda are both cats because that sounds like some Irish stuff going there, Gaelic. Let's have a look. It's all new to me, so it's pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, it is Honorary Professor upgraded. It's a triple rare from a Fighters collection a few years back. If you have a Vanguard with Honorary Professor, choose one of your rearguards against plus 4,000 on the turn. Go draw a card and retire that unit. Okay. Not the greatest thing in the world, but whatever. Don't know how it's a dragon. And that's cute. That is genuinely cute. And this goes for the Honorary Professor archetype as well. Yep, good for it. It doesn't help us because I don't like G very much. I like the G Guardians. I don't like the G units in terms of the attack ones. This one also mentions stride, so it's not helping me very much. It's just helps you stride into things and whatnot. And stride bearer, I think it's called. Tickle British. Oh, it's a cat. Grade 2, 9000, common. When this unit is effective on Vanguard with honorary professor in its card name, so in turn against plus 4000 when you're retired from Regard. Until end phase, choose one of your honorary professor from your drop zone and return it to your hand. So again, it works with Stride. I think this whole thing is with Stride. And I guess they're all cats. This one's Panther. When it attacks a Vanguard, if you have an honorary professor Vanguard, choose up to one of your regards in the same row as this unit, gains plus 4000. Now at the end of turn, draw a card and retire this unit. That's not bad. You can do some pretty cool things with that. Go home, Toad. That's a pretty cool name. Grade 2, Act, Generation Break 1, Soul Blast 1. If your Vanguard with Honorary Professor in its card name until end of turn, this unit can attack from the Vanguard from the back row. That's pretty interesting, and retire this unit. If you didn't have to retire it, that's actually pretty. That might be why Great Nature got Excel. If this has more of these, more attack things. Boot Camp Simric. Yeah, it's another cat. I'm sure someone loved all those cats. Not me. I'm more of a. Well, I like the big cats. Not the house cats. I like my house cat, but he's okay. Grade 2, 9000, 5000 is a rare. When he's placed on Regard, if you have a Vanguard with Honorary Professor in its card name, you may have this unit gain plus 4000 to end of turn. If you do, to the end of turn, discard it. Drop zone counterblast 1 if your unit with Honorary Professor in its card name is placed on Vanguard by riding from a grade 3 unit. So when you break ride, you may pay the cost. If you do, return this card to your hand. That's actually not bad at all. Promotes break riding. I really like that. Sitter Bobtail. It's a cat. It's a perfect guard. Yeah, don't care about the rest of the effect. Reader Pig. These from the Wind in the Willows or something? Because the pig sound, the frog sounded like it. Toad. Grade 1, 7000. When it's placed on Regard until end of turn, if you have a Vanguard. You may have this unit get Regard if you have a Vanguard with Honorary Professor in its card name. This unit can attack the Vanguard from the back row. So you pump. Yeah, this is why Great Nature got Excel. Adorable Balinese. It's another cat. It's a really cute picture of a cat, though. Very nice face, the way it's done. Rest it. If you have a Vanguard with Honorary Professor in its card name, you may choose one of your other regards against plus 4000 to end of turn. End of turn, countercharge 1 and retire that unit. That's not that bad. Gifted Bear. I'll just open another tab, just can't need to. Forerunner. Choose one of a card with Honorary Professor card in your name and reveal it. If you do, search your deck for one card with a different name with Honorary Professor. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and choose a card from your hand, discard it, and retire this unit. Oh, that's interesting. And Aaron Somali. Didn't know they had cats from Somalia. That's interesting. And it's another starter. Put it into the soul when you write a card with Honorary Professor. If you do, choose a card with Honorary Professor from your drop zone or your soul and return to your hand. So it basically continues break writing. That's not bad at all. So that's our look at Great Nature. It started as a Hammsuke video. Then it got into cats. So the whole thing with Great Nature, it's always about cats. It can't help but be about cats. Anyway, thanks for watching if you got this far, and I'll see you guys next video.